Okay guys, we've just come off the main road for RioGordo. And this side of the village we've got the olive mill just here. It's on the right hand side here, quite a big olive mill for the area. There's a fellow sufferer out running the route on his bicycle, so I'm not the only one up here today doing that. We'll find somewhere to park up, have a cup of tea, and follow the GPS round, see where we're going. Tucked away up a little valley, RioGordo, so drive up off the main road here. You don't really get sight of it until you get up around the corner, and then you see it nestled in the bottom of the valley here. So in fact we are at 430 metres, so we're not as high as I thought. There's a fair amount of climbing in the race itself. I thought the actual base height of RioGordo was higher. That's quite a surprise. Hopefully we will stay under 2,000 metres for the race, which is a bit of a gasping threshold. Air gets a bit thin. Not that high. So come around the corner here, and this is RioGordo. So the road's on this side of the little valley, and the village is on the other side of the little valley here. Not the most attractive entrance, but the village itself's quite pretty. A nice little village. Autumn colours up here on the trees at the side of the road. Quite nice. Oh, I guess the Garmin's working now. Just throw it in the windscreen to get the satellites. RioGordo. The main road is just there to our right hand side. Cyclists here. Let's park just here and do us. Guys, I'm up in RioGordo, just running the route for Sunday's race. It's going to be great for spectators. You have quite short loops running out of the town, out of the village. I've done 2 complete loops, and I'm on the 3rd loop now, so you keep going back to the village all the time. So for spectators it's great because you can stay in the village. There's cafes and bars and everything in the village, and you can see the race keep coming through, so really good. There's some single track down the bottom coming up through the river, which looks like a pinch point. If you get a bad rider in front of you, you're not going to be able to get past, but apart from that it's all quite open. So fantastic scenery up here, as you can see. Beautiful mountains, steep climbs, but beautiful mountains, really nice. So I'm just going to carry on around the third loop and see how it is. There's not a lot of sustained climbing, but there's some very steep short climbs, and I think actually on the first loop there's a very steep climb up to the cemetery. I think that's probably better off off the bike and running up that, rather than trying to ride up, especially with a lot of other riders around. So I'll probably plan to, unless I've got like a clear run, unless I'm so far behind everybody that I've got a clear run, I think I'm just going to be off at the bottom of that and just run up the hill instead of trying to ride it, because it's very steep at the top, and it's concrete, and the concrete's been like had little tiny channels put in it for drainage. Quite hard to ride when you're really trying to push. It's quite hard to ride, quite hard to get any consistency. So yeah, I think that's one that we might run. This one here, you come up out of the single track part and you come up a track, and then you come into this. This is quite steep. It's rideable, you know, but the other one's pretty steep. And then we carry on up here, and we're going to turn left here and follow the track around. So bike's going brilliantly. The new cables are working really well. Very smooth shifting today. Brake blocks are excellent. Just kind of dialing everything in. I need to pop my seat up just a little bit, 5 to 10 mil, just to get a bit more extension in my legs. But no, really pleased with the bike today. And we've got everything on the GPS here. This is the, I don't know if you can see it probably can't see it in the sunshine, but all of the route is on the GPS, so you can see all of that. So I'm just following the GPS around, and this is a little like barbecue area up here people can come to. Families come up here and have a barbecue and look out at the views. Really nice. Okay guys, I'll catch up with you a bit later on. Let's get this loop done and see where the route takes us. It's 2:10 now, so I kind of want to be heading home about 3 probably. So I'll catch up with you a bit later. Okay guys, hope you're having a good day.